how's it going? It's Amy Scott Grant. They call me the spiritual ass kicker. And you know what I'm shuffling for, don't you? Mm-hmm. Yep, that's right. It's time for your October forecast. So, as always, I'm using John Holland's Psychic Tarot. This one's just about jumping out at me. And what the question that I hold in my mind when I do these forecasts is, or these readings, whatever you like to call it, is please show me the energy around, and for this I'm saying October 2016, and it's a good one. So I tell you what, if last month and Mercury retrograde kicked your ass like it did for so many of us, you're going to be really happy to see this guy. Oh, look at that. Yep. It says prosperity begins. And it seems fitting that this is a 1 card because, in case you didn't know, we're completing, well, for some of us have completed, but I won't get into the complications of that. But let's just say you've either completed or are in the process of completing a 9-year cycle. I know. And you could look back to 2008 and figure, what was the most adverse event that happened to you in 2008? Well, that's what has been trying to complete for the last 3 to 4 weeks. Okay, and so if you had a crappy September, you're not alone. Many of us did, right? Even those of us who knew it was going to be a crappy month and still did treatments and clearings and everything. It was better than it could have been, right? Like, I mean, it was better than it was slated to be, but it was just a month that required a tremendous amount of personal work and personal growth. And that can be freaking exhausting. Am I right? Am I right? Okay, so this is fantastic news. So this prosperity begins, you see there's a nut, kind of looks like a walnut, and roots growing out of it in a tree, and there's 2 hands, right? And peaches. Isn't that fitting? Because, you know, this is like when peaches are in season, is right now. They're so amazing right now. Palisades, you ever been to Palisades, Colorado? Sorry, Georgia. I think we have you beat on peaches, but only for like 2 weeks out of the year in Palisades. Okay, anyway, prosperity begins. So this card is all about seeds that you've planted, work that you've taken, like steps that you've already taken, ideas that you've taken action on, things that you have put into place. This is about them coming to fruition. So if you have felt stalled or stagnant for a couple of months now, hooray, time to celebrate, because finally prosperity begins. So as we roll into this next 9-year cycle, this is fabulous news. And also I love like all the peaches kind of falling because it makes me think of harvest, and that seems very fitting this time of year in this part of the world. So congratulations on a great card, and I'll see you next month. Bye.